Hey, I'm Jesse from thecampingnerd.com, and this is going to be my quick review of the Maxoak AC10. This is a portable power bank that actually has a small inverter in it, so it has an AC outlet on this side, and it has a battery capacity of 99 watt hours, and that means that it's actually small enough that you can bring this on an airplane as well. Let's start by taking a look at the features, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about what I like and don't like about it, and I think we're going to finish off by seeing if we can actually recharge this with a solar panel. There are two USB-A ports and one USB-C PD port on the Maxoak AC10. The USB-A ports can output up to 12 watts and the USB-C port can handle up to 45 watts of either input or output. This is also where you will plug in the 30 watt wall charger that Maxoak includes with the power bank. On the other side of the power bank you'll find the AC outlet. This is a standard 120 volt outlet powered by a modified sine wave inverter. This port can output up to 100 watts, so it's powerful enough to run a lot of different TVs, laptops, fans and similar electronics. In addition to the wall charger, Maxoak includes a USB-C to USB-C cable and a carrying bag that can fit both the power bank and the accessories. There are two buttons above the ports. One of them is a power button. Pushing the power button once turns on the USB ports and lights up all of the LED lights that shows the battery level. All lights are lit up when the battery is fully charged. Pushing the power button again turns on the inverter, and it's active when the small LED light next to the AC outlet is lit up. To turn all of the ports off, you hold the power button for 2 seconds and then let go. The button on the left turns on the built-in flashlight, which has 3 modes: low, high, and a flashing SOS mode. Alright, so let's go through what I like and don't like about the AC10. I like that it has 2 USB-A ports, a USB-C PD port, and an outlet. I wish it had another USB-C port so you could use that connector even when the battery is charging though. It's also nice that you can use all of the other ports while the battery is charging. That's not something that all power banks support, but to me that's an important feature. Even though it has an inverter, there are no fans, so it's a completely quiet power bank. If you've ever used a portable power station, you know that the fans like to kick on real quick to keep the inverter cool, but that's not needed here. Last but not least, I like that Maxoak includes a wall charger and a USB-C cable. Some companies don't even include a fast charger, which doesn't make any sense to me, so thanks to Maxoak for including that. What I don't like is how you track the battery level. I wish it had a small screen that showed a percentage instead of these 5 LED lights that only give you an estimate. The USB-C PD port could have been slightly faster so it could handle 60 or 100 watts of input or output. Since this is the kind of battery you bring with you when you're traveling or camping, I think it needs to have some kind of dust covers to protect the ports from dust and dirt. It does come with a bag, but some dust covers would have been great so the ports were protected even while out of the bag. Last but not least, and I touched on this earlier, is that I wish it had one more USB-C port so you could use a USB-C device while also charging the battery. Or if it had another port just for charging, that could have worked too. Overall, the AC10 is a pretty good power bank with a lot of battery capacity and the most common ports. It's not lightweight enough to take backpacking, but it's great for traveling and camping. Since the AC outlet is powered by a modified sine wave inverter, you should use the USB ports if possible for efficiency reasons, and I wouldn't buy this power bank just for the AC outlet. Now, let's head outside and see if we can recharge this with a solar panel. One last thing I want to try before we're done here is if I can actually recharge this power bank with a solar panel. So I'm going to try it with an 80 watt panel from Rockpals. This has a USB port and a DC port. So since the power bank doesn't have a charge controller, I'm going to have to use the USB port. And that port can only output 12 watts, so it's not going to be very fast, but I still want to try it. Since this solar panel only has a USB-A port and not a USB-C port, I'm going to have to use a USB-A to USB-C cable. So now I've got this little USB tester plugged into the junction box of the solar panel, and then the USB-A to USB-C cable plugged into that. This little USB tester has a screen on it that's going to tell me the wattage. So let's unfold the panel and plug this into the power bank. Oh, the light is blinking, so that means that it's getting some kind of charge. Let's see if we can see the screen down here and what it says. I don't know if you can tell, but it's showing 12 watts, so that's a success. So if you have a solar panel with a USB-C port that can output more than 12 watts, you're obviously going to be able to charge this much faster. If I would leave this out now, it would take like 10 hours to fully recharge. If you have any questions about the AC10, please leave a comment down below, and please leave a like and subscribe if you would like to see more videos like this, and thanks for watching.